Hi there, welcome back. This is the third meditation that's part of A Love as Deep as Life Itself, which is an exploration of the practice of upekkha bhavana, which isn't an easy term to translate. Very often it will be translated as equanimity, but it's not really that. Well, it can be that in some contexts in Buddhism, but here it's part of the what are called the Brahma Viharas, or divine abidings, and it's a desire for the well-being of ourselves and others. In particular, it's a desire that beings attain the benefits of awakening, because loving kindness, for example, the first of the Brahma Viharas, wants beings to be happy. Compassion wants beings to be free from suffering so that they can be happy. Mudita recognizes that happiness doesn't arise accidentally, but comes into being on the basis of skillful mental states, skillful actions. And so we wish that beings develop the skillfulness that leads to happiness. And upekkha is an extension of that. It recognizes that happiness will only be deep and lasting if it arises on the basis of insight. So that's what we're wishing. We're wishing that beings develop insight. And the three phrases that I'm going to be using in this period of practice are, first of all, toward ourselves, may I be well and happy, or may you be well and happy. May I accept the arising of passing, the arising and passing of things. May I accept the arising and passing of things. This is because a recognition of impermanence is a key component of insight. And thirdly, may I find the deep peace of awakening. So we're going to practice the first three stages of the practice, which involve cultivating the desire for enlightenment for ourselves, for a so-called neutral person, someone we don't have any strong feelings about, and for a friend. So let's get ourselves set up for meditation. Good straight back, open heart, open chest, able to breathe freely. Chin very slightly tucked in so that the back of the neck can be long and open and relaxed. And starting with a sense of spaciousness, or by cultivating a sense of spaciousness, we can begin to notice the space around us, physical space in front, behind, to the sides, even above and below. Aware of that space as far out as we can. Noticing the sounds arising within that space. And just letting them come and go. Each of these sounds is impermanent, comes into being, it passes away. And it does this on a moment by moment basis. Each moment of sound comes into being, passes away, is replaced by another moment coming into being that passes away. Within this space is the body, becoming aware of the sensations arising from within the body. aware of the breathing, aware of the area around the heart. Just accepting whatever we find there. Here too, there are just moment by moment experiences coming into being, passing away. Just accepting whatever we find, whether it's pleasant, unpleasant, or whether we're not sure what we're experiencing right now. Letting the mind, letting the field of our awareness be a large container for any feelings that may arise. And beginning to wish ourselves well. Just dropping these phrases into the heart one by one. So perhaps as you're breathing out, saying, "May I be well and happy." And 2 out breaths later, "May I accept the arising and passing of things." And 2 out breaths after that, "May I find the deep peace of awakening." So just repeating these phrases, dropping them into the heart. And now calling to mind what we call a neutral person. That's someone we don't have any deep experience of. We may know them in passing. Perhaps they work someplace we visit, supermarket, post office, bank. Just considering that this neutral person is just like you. They want to be happy. They don't want to suffer. But they don't know how much of the time to be happy. Most of the time, just like us, they don't know how to avoid suffering. There's a lack of insight, presence of delusion, both in ourselves and in them. So we wish this person the highest possible good. A mind freed from delusion, a mind imbued with wisdom, with insight, a mind that's completely at peace and joyful and lucid. And so we wish, may you be well and happy. May you accept the arising and passing of things. May you find the deep peace of awakening. Perhaps you could imagine this person awakened, bringing awakened qualities, bringing awakened qualities to the bank or post office or store in which they work, or to whatever context you know them in. Imagine yourself in their presence, feeling that radiant calmness, that compassion emanating from them. And now calling to mind a friend, someone you have a good relationship with on the whole, someone whose well-being is important to you. You don't much like it when they're unhappy. You feel joyful or happy or pleased when they're happy. Just recollecting that your friend is just like the neutral person, just like you. They want to be happy. They don't want to suffer. And they don't know really how to attain either of those things. They have only the most faltering grasp, as all of us do, of how to be at peace, how to be free from stress and anxiety and ill will, craving. And wishing them well with these phrases. May you be well and happy. May you accept the arising and passing of things. May you find the deep peace of awakening. Perhaps imagining your friend as having an awakened mind, peaceful, wise, compassionate. And now just letting go of any imagination, any images of the phrases, and just relaxing back into an awareness of yourself sitting here, surrounded by the space in which you sit, the sounds that are around you, the light. And then, when you feel ready, in your own time, allowing the eyes to open and your mind to reconnect more fully with the outside world.